Yes, I did bite the bullet. Got quite a bit chopped off my hair and have a lot lighter color than I've been sporting for several years now. So it was a drastic change, but I'm liking it better. I can still pull it back, wear it up, but it's just much more manageable like this. And I like this lighter color with my skin tone. I just think it's a little more flattering. So there you go. Hi, it's Ren. Welcome back to my channel, Spirits of Fashion. If you're new here, we talk about all things vintage, thrifted, some fashion history, and styling. So if you like those subjects, please like and subscribe and ring the bell so you'll know when the new videos are coming out. I do have part thrifting, part styling video today with a little history thrown in. So I thought that would be fun. I'm actually wearing one of the thrifted items. This was in a Goodwill in Attleboro, Massachusetts. So I was there visiting a friend and picked this up for only a few dollars. And it says authentic, get my tag here, still had a tag from either, like a vendor booth somewhere, but it said 90s ranch wear denim shirt. And it had been $28 and I bought it for about $5. But I really like it because it's not your typical Western shirt. And the back actually is tied. I will stand up so you can see that. So it helps to fit it to the waist. So I just thought this was really cool. I paired it with the pants I'm going to show you next, which I also thrifted, but I would wear this with jeans or a denim skirt if I wanted to go full out denim. It's just fun. It's really comfortable, easy to wear. So that's the first item. And as I mentioned, I do have these Talbot's pants, and I love them because I don't wear trousers much anymore. When I was working, teaching full time, I wore trousers all the time. I was working in Boston and it was really cold and windy. And so I didn't wear dresses or skirts that often for that reason. But trousers, I kind of got tired of them because I wore them constantly. But these beautiful Talbot's trousers just fit really well. And they're beige and they are perfect for wearing either with casual tops and shirts, or you could even dress it up with a nice jacket and a nice blouse. So I did do that with a blouse that a friend of mine gave to me. It had been her mom's, and it's a 1970s Liz Claiborne. And you will see in the shot that I took that I'm wearing it with a jacket that I also thrifted. And this is Jones, New York. And it is older because it's probably 90s, I would say, but it's a nice navy blue, and I like it because it's a nice close fit. I tend to like longer jackets nowadays, but this is a short but fitted jacket that looks really nice with those beige colored trousers, just for something dressy. Next up is this great pair of pants. I was in Goodwill, and they just happened to be at the end of the men's rack of pants. When I was a teen, and in my younger 20s probably too, I would wear men's Levi's because they always fit my body type better, and I loved them. And these are Levi's cargo pants, and I love cargo pants. I just bought a pair of deep green, or like an olive green, typical color for these cargo pants, but I don't like the way they fit, so they're probably going to be moved on. But look at these. These are rust-colored Levi's cargo pants, and I love them because all of the tags are still on. They even have the tags in the back still on, Levi's, and somewhere they sold for $5, but they were originally $44. So I got a really good deal on these. I only paid about $6 for these, and I love them. They're really casual, but they can really still be dressed up because the color is so unusual for this type of pant. So that was really a fun find. And the shirt that you see me in the clip in is this shirt that I had thrifted a while ago. Don't mind the crazy hanger. It is a man's shirt because it buttons like a man's shirt. I didn't even realize that initially when I bought it, but it says slim, so slim fit, and it says secret wash shirting, 98% organic cotton, sewn for J. Crew. And I just love the fit. I love the feel of it. The cotton is really comfortable and it has that rust color in it. So I thought it would be a great match for these cool rust colored cargo pants. What I have on my dress form today, I know it's tough to see, so I'm going to put a picture here for you to see it in full, is a great Anne Klein 2 black velvet jacket that I found for, I think I only paid $8, if that. At a wonderful store that I go to in my travels. I'm always traveling through New Hampshire to get back to Massachusetts and Rhode Island to do events and see friends and family. So this is called the Red Shed. And this gentleman cleans out estates and houses. So you never know what he's going to have in there. And he had this fantastic, it's hard to see because it's black, but frog closure Anne Klein 2 jacket from late 80s or early 90s. And it still has the garment, the ladies' garment union, red, white, and blue tag on the inside, which indicates that it wouldn't go any later really than the early 90s. I believe that they stopped using that tag in about 94, 95. So, but it's a gorgeous, gorgeous, wonderful feel to this black leather and the great shoulder pads that date it too. And then the skirt that I have, this is a Chadwick's. Chadwick's was a catalog type brand, and you could order things. It wasn't really expensive, but they did sometimes make some higher quality, believe it or not, items. And this is a lined 100% wool skirt. It's houndstooth and it's purple and a little bit of pink and black houndstooth check. And I just think it's really beautiful. And for the money, I think I paid I think he charged me maybe $4, $5 tops for that. So very nice outfit together. What I have on my dress form today, I know it's tough to see, so I'm going to put a picture here for you to see it in full, is a great Anne Klein 2 black velvet jacket that I found for, I think I only paid $8, if that. At a wonderful store that I go to in my travels. I'm always traveling through New Hampshire to get back to Massachusetts and Rhode Island to do events and see friends and family. So this is called the Red Shed. And this gentleman cleans out estates and houses. So you never know what he's going to have in there. And he had this fantastic, it's hard to see because it's black, but frog closure Anne Klein 2 jacket from late 80s or early 90s. And it still has the garment, the ladies' garment union, red, white, and blue tag on the inside, which indicates that it wouldn't go any later really than the early 90s. I believe that they stopped using that tag in about 94, 95. So, but it's a gorgeous, gorgeous, wonderful feel to this black leather and the great shoulder pads that date it too. And then the skirt that I have, this is a Chadwick's. Chadwick's was a catalog type brand, and you could order things. It wasn't really expensive, but they did sometimes make some higher quality, believe it or not, items. And this is a lined 100% wool skirt. It's houndstooth and it's purple and a little bit of pink and black houndstooth check. And I just think it's really beautiful. And for the money, I think I paid I think he charged me maybe $4, $5 tops for that. So very nice outfit together. And the necklace is vintage. This is 60s, 50s, or early 60s. I love these multi-chain beaded necklaces. I have them in many different colors, but I just think that they really add a dash of nostalgia, a dash of vintage to any outfit, whether it's modern clothing, vintage, thrifted. a mix of all of that, but it just adds a little something special, a little statement. And these pieces of jewelry can be really found very inexpensively, especially in thrift stores. Even in some of the vintage stores, they don't charge a lot for them, but I just think that they're timeless. They stand the test of time. A lot of times they're beautifully made because they're older. They're not really kind of a cheaply made costume jewelry. They're a little bit, I think, more expensive looking. So that's my outfit on my mannequin for today. And lastly, from the Red Shed, I did get two more items, and he did give me a deal on both of them. One of them, which I couldn't believe it because it's still in the package. This is a very typical style for late 50s, early 60s. It is a sleeveless cotton blouse, very comfortable. I have a couple of these that I wear in the summer because there's nothing cooler. They're not blends, they're complete natural fiber, nice cotton, and they're really comfortable to wear with shorts or with a lighter pant in the summer. It could be worn under a jacket, under another kind of shirt, whatever. But I love the collar. They had Peter Pan collars during this time, but this is sort of a different version of that with this little sort of dagged edge on there. And the tags are still on it, still in the package. Look at that tag, it still has hanging from it. So whoever had this in their home must have put it away in a drawer somewhere, and all of these years later, it appeared in this man's shop. Now, what it says is wash and wear 100% cotton, and the tag with the price tag on it, which had been, looks like $1 way back in the day. This is Mammoth Mart. If you've never heard of Mammoth Mart was a discount department store that sort of set in motion a lot of the other department stores of the discount type, such as Ames, Bradley's, Zayre, those kinds of stores. But you know, even though they were discount department stores, I'll bet this is still better quality than almost anything you can get today. And I just love it. It's this beautiful peach color, and I would wear it, but I just can't bear to take it out of the package, because when I do events from this period, 50s and 60s, it's really exciting to be able to bring something from my collection that's already packaged, it's still in its package. So I just can't do that to the shirt. I just have to keep it the way it is. Really cool history. Mammoth Mart did open in 56, but closed and was defunct by 1978. So, but it did stay open for quite a while. And, you know, this was all the rage after World War II, when the permanent press kinds of fabrics came out and women were back in the home and setting up house, as they used to say. And the washer and dryer was the all-important set of appliances, among others. But that was important because it was so much easier to be able to wash and dry your family's clothing. And the permanent press really limited the amount of ironing that a woman would have to do. So that was a great thing during that time, especially. And it was something new. Last but not least, when I was getting ready to check out from this Red Shed store, the owner said to me, "You didn't see the moose hat?" And I'm picturing this hat with these big antlers like a moose, but no, it wasn't. And then I remembered what he meant. This is a moose hat by Label. It is faux fur. It has a beautiful satin trim on it. It's in perfect condition. I don't think it was ever worn, but it's from the 50s. And if you look inside, it says William Silverman. Hope you can see that label right there. And it's in the style of Christian Dior's New Look, which started in 47 and went through the 50s and even partly into the early 60s. But this style hat, this sort of dome shape, was very popular during that initial period of the New Look. So this was a steal. He gave this to me for $15. He had 25 on it. And he gave me a deal on the shirt. I think I got this for 10 to 15 as well, which is a great deal considering the state it's in and still in its package. So it was a lot of fun. I love going thrifting, but I love sharing all of my finds with you and giving you a little history. The more stories that you can hear about some of these items, to me, make them that much more special. So I wanted to just tell you I am almost ready to get that ebook that I talked about last time on to a page on my website so that anyone who's interested can just sign up for that and get the book free. It's a story of how my husband and I opened our antique store, Nostalgia Antiques and Collectibles, in Providence, Rhode Island. We opened it in 2013 and we sold it 5, 6 years later to a good friend of ours named Jim. He's still running the store. But how we got there, I thought might be helpful to people who may want to do something similar, may want to open a brick and mortar or even another type of business, but how we went about it, and might give you some ideas, and it might be hopefully entertaining at the same time. So I'll have that up for you by next week's video. So thank you all for watching. Again, please like and subscribe, and I hope you enjoyed today's video. And always remember, style never dies. Bye.